Hello! My name is Anthony Salter, also known as Viridian of ViridianGames.com, and I have had a heck of a week, and frankly, I shouldn't be streaming, but I didn't want to miss a week. The last time I missed a week, I felt like my motivation went way down, you know? Gotta, do the don't break the chain thing, you know? Alright, so let's get the first thing out of the way here. Anthony, why are you back on Windows? You hate Windows. You love Linux. You keep telling people how awesome Linux is. Why are you back on Windows? Alright, part of the reason I lost a lot of time this week is because I upgraded my computer. It was a necessary upgrade. My previous computer was 7 years old. And I think I mentioned earlier that it was when Oblivion Remastered said, hey dude, 4 cores doesn't cut it. You need a 6-core processor or better to play this game. That's when I went, okay, I guess I better upgrade. So I did. Got a nice new Ryzen 5 9600X, something like that. 32 gigs, super fast, DDR5 RAM, a new 2 terabyte SSD, because at the same time, the other reason I felt like I needed an upgrade was because my secondary drive, which was a hard drive, which I've had, for a long time, also started failing. Fortunately, I was able to do a backup on it. Okay, I've got 4 viewers. Somebody please tell me if you can hear me, because, OBS says yes. But I don't really trust any of it until until someone says something in the chat. So can someone just say something in chat and say yes, I can hear you? Is the music? Yes, you good. DLSP83. Hey, thank you for tuning in. I know it's the wrong day and things are up in the air. But oh, hi there. Hey, Root. Root. Oh, thank you for stopping by. GPU? Oh, I stuck with my Radeon 7600. It ain't great, but it's fine. 1440 medium, it can do that with a good CPU. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm actually very happy in general with the performance of the overall system. The problem came when I reinstalled Linux, and I've been using Linux Mint. And I installed Steam. I installed Linux Mint. Everything seemed to be working fine. I installed Steam. Steam wouldn't work properly. And I couldn't get it to work properly. The icon would come up in the corner, but the actual library window would not come up. And when I clicked on the icon in the corner, it was clear that it was starting a process, failing, and then stopping, but I did not know what the process was. Finally, I was able to work around that by starting it from a terminal. And I thought, okay, that's annoying, but, here we go. Gonna actually do some hacking in a bit, working on platform-independent window rendering. Yeah. I'm getting the bizarre sense that, wait, did someone just follow me? Oh, Ben W. Booth followed. Ben W. Booth, thank you for following. Ben Booth, why does that name sound familiar? Huh. Thy Lord Root says, I'm getting the bizarre sense that Microsoft expects WPF for nothing. Yeah. Okay, so I was willing to put up with Steam, having to run Steam from a terminal. No big deal. One moment. Ever so sorry. But then I wanted to install Lutris so that I could play my games off of Battle.net. And it just wouldn't go. the Battle.net installer would get to 45%, which is the point at which it's supposed to pop up and say, hey, here it is, Battle.net, etc., etc. And it would always, the wine server would crash, and the whole thing would hang. And I tried over and over and over again. I tried so many different things, and finally, I saw this page of instructions that said, okay, install this specific version of Wine, run the installer, uninstall that version, and then install this version before you run Battle.net for the first. And I was like, okay. So here I am back on Windows. And also, Visual Studio Code. There was some stuff that it can't do that I really needed it, and we'll actually get into that here in a minute when we get to the Revisited update. And I'm sorry, but I don't have a lot to show you with Revisited this week. I was either doing other stuff or my computer was in pieces on my bed. But finally, I said to myself, okay, we used Linux for several months, it worked really well, but I got to have my games. And until, you know, more companies get on board with that, which they will. I mean, if all I needed was to play single-player games through Steam, and play older games through DOSBox or something like that, it would have been fine. But, you know, I have other games I want to play as well, including multiplayer games. And so here I am back on Windows like a chump. I'm gonna give it another try in October. I may try a different distro. SteamOS may have updated by that time. And that might be what I try instead, even though it's Arch, and I love Debian. But that's why I'm back on Windows. Okay, now that that's behind us. What are we going to talk about? What else are we going to talk about? Sony, I watched the Sony State of Play and the Xbox thingy. And in both, I liked a lot of what I saw. I thought they were both very credible demonstrations of, you know, what's coming. Let's see, Clockwork Revolution looks really good. What else? I guess I should talk about the Xbox branded ROG Ally. We're going to need more information on that before I can really give a judgment. I mean, the advertisement says, games play locally. This is an Xbox. Does that mean that it plays Xbox games? Or that it plays Xbox games that are also compatible with PC? Will it actually have, you know, the Xbox user interface with the store integrated, where I can go in and buy an Xbox game that's rated to play on the ROG Ally and download it and play it? Is it fully integrated, is what I'm asking. And something tells me it's not, because if it were, they'd be touting that. But it's a good start, I think. We'll know more when the darn thing actually gets out. Let's see, what else? I can't think of anything. If someone wants to, you know, mention something in chat and go, oh, hey, you want to talk about this? Then I will. But let's get to what I've been working on Ultima 7 Revisited this week. We had a bug come in. Here, let me show you. Issues. Segfault in Linux when loading models. Um, this guy, love his icon, came in and told us that he was having trouble running this on a laptop with gray graphics. The laptop does have 8 megabytes of RAM, but if we look at these back traces that he's giving us, it is failing when it is trying to initiate. So sorry. It's failing when it's trying to initialize shape 557 frame 12. There's nothing special about that. That shape frame isn't defective in any way. So the problem is he's running out of memory. And let me show you why. And this is another reason why I just came back to Microsoft, because when I press local Windows debugger here in Visual Studio, oh look, it gives me a window over here that tells me exactly how much RAM my process is using. 8.1 gigabytes. Now, premature optimization is the root of all evil, and I did a lot of stuff the easy, stupid way just to get stuff running. But it's time that we be a little less stupid. I wouldn't say that this is premature, since we want as many people as possible to be able to run this so that they can, issue bugs and tell us, if it's running well or if it isn't. Are there weird black shapes? What's the frame rate, etc., etc., etc. We want that information, and the more people who can run the game, the more of that information we can get. So, I wouldn't call this a premature optimization. And in the end, this is not an optimization. There's a saying, if you speed things up by a factor of 2, you performed a good optimization. If you speed things up by a factor of 20, it's because you just stopped doing something stupid. You were just doing something stupid and you stopped doing that. I don't know how many times back when games were software rendered. I heard this specifically when I was at Origin, and they were making BioForge. They were making the follow-up to BioForge, and one of the things that they discovered was that everything in the scene was being rendered twice. So, that's a 100% speed improvement, but it wasn't because of an optimization, it's because they stopped doing something stupid. So let's, stop doing stupid stuff today. One of the biggest issues that I am seeing with regards to RAM is that I am making all of these generated textures for the cuboids. Let me demonstrate. No, don't do that. Whoa, 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 what? What? What is my call stack? I know we're in release, but surely you can tell me what this... Okay, 291.1. Why? Okay. Suddenly I don't know what's going on. Shape 291, frame 1. We must have a memory stomp somewhere. That's gonna be a PETA. .291 frame 1. Nothing wrong with that. Why would I have trouble loading that for some reason? Well, I hate live coding. Well, I don't hate it. It's just I don't like it when people watch me while I code, and now everybody's watching me while I code. It's But, you know, this is the first time I've actually been able to sit down and look at the project in at least 4 days. So why are some models failing to load? Okay. Let's not get too off course here. Oh, right. I was running this because I wanted to demonstrate something. Okay. The biggest problem I see is that I am generating these 3 extra textures for the top, right, and front of each cuboid. That's a lot of textures. Basically, I'm taking the, you know, original texture and multiplying it by 4. So even though these textures are small, I'm making a bunch of them, and that's an issue. So the first thing we're going to do to try and be less stupid is to stop making all of those extra textures and see how much that how greatly that reduces what we're doing. So top texture, front texture, and right texture are all about to go away. Oh, and the shape pointer is something I'm also phasing out, so we're going to get rid of that too. This all needs to get commented out. There we go. Oh, look at this sea of red over here. Okay, we're going to start using original texture for all of these. Got it. Most of these can all disappear. Top, front, right, top inverted, front inverted, right inverted. Okay. I'm still getting this stupid thing where it says connecting to chat over and over and over again. I don't know if it's preventing me from seeing messages or not, but it's annoying me because every time it does that, I think I've got a message. No shape pointer texture. Update shape pointer. Okay, still got some red. Go. Right, reset these. Getting close. Oh! Huh, okay. Function definition for pick not found. There's no function definition for pick. Oh. That's a warning. Okay. Yeah, work with me here. No. God. No, it isn't. Oh, why did I click there? Oh, I'm sure this is thrilling viewing for you guys. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. I'll probably give up on this soon and play XCOM. Okay, finally. Okay, yeah, we've got some issues here. Drawing these top right front textures when we do not want to. Okay. Oh, this is just test code. I'm not even using it right now. Just fix it up a bit. Alright. A, let's see if it runs. B, let's see how much less memory it's using. Okay, you can see it doesn't... Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at that! We're down to 5.9 gigs already. Like I said, stop doing stupid things. Okay, okay, I'm excited about Anno 117, but I want to see some, gameplay of it first before I get too excited. Also, we're back to Windows, where you're going to get notified of bullshit every 30 seconds. Oh, I swore! I'm sorry! Okay, so let's look at something that's a cuboid and see how that affects it. Okay, yeah. These are all cuboids, and they're now simply being textured with the original texture on each side. And you can see if that's, terrible. But I just trimmed, 2 gigabytes off of the runtime size by removing those 3 textures, which means, what that means is that I need to start handling those 3 textures in a more optimized manner. What I'm probably going to do, I've thought about this a lot, what I'm probably going to do is stop using 3 individual textures and start using a single texture that is double the size of the original texture in width and height, and then has the top, front, and right all baked into the single texture. I think that will help a lot. All right, so that's a good start. That's a good indication of something we were doing dumb. That oh, look at that! Oh my God, look at that! Now let's face it, all of these 3D models that we're loading, they're going to take up a lot of RAM. If we could optimize them and convert them to binary so they can load faster and be smaller in memory, that would be nice. But it's hard to do that while you're still working with those assets. Eventually, we are going to want to create a, asset bake step that takes all our assets, like all our textures, and puts them into one texture atlas, takes all our models, converts them all to binary, puts them all in one file, so that that one file can be read in and then parsed, which takes a lot less time than reading from disk. That's, how real game developers do it. But that's, that's a start. Okay, let's see. What else can I do? What else can I mess with? I'm trying to think of something. Are we making the textures too large? I'm typically not making MIP maps anywhere. Resource manager. Add texture. I'm wrapping every single texture in a unique pointer. Do I need to do that? What if the texture list wasn't unique pointers? What if it was just the texture? Y'all tell me if I'm boring you too much. Does that resolve? Good. says that iterator does no longer match the container it's pointing to. There we go. I have to return .get. What's wrong here? Address of, yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, you know what? I think this is another stupid thing I was doing. If I have this entire map wrapped in a unique pointer, and these are actual objects in it, it will deallocate all of this when it exits. So I don't need a unique pointer to wrap the texture. Okay, this could be big. Alright, how's that? Let's see if that has an effect. Okay, I didn't break anything. I'm still using 5.9 gigabytes. I switched to debug. Windows debugger. This is actually running much better than the debug ran on my previous system. That is using 6.0 gigabytes. Maybe we should get a baseline here. And find out how much a default Raylib project takes up in memory. See how small it can be, and then work from that. Okay, let's see. To do that, I'm going to pull... no, not UXCOM. We'll get to you. We'll get to you. Don't be eager. It's fine. We're going to go into repos here and make new folder, Clandestiny. If you haven't heard me talk about Clandestiny, this is a project I was doing. This was my... I hate this phrase, but it's what it was. This is my vibe coding project, where I was basically telling Grok AI the design of the project and letting Grok write all of the code. And the my assumption was that eventually Grok would get confused and it wouldn't be able to implement what I wanted, and I'd have to take over from there. And the terrifying thing was that Grok never got confused and was able to implement everything I wanted. So, yay! Create clone repository here. There we go. And now we are going to pull manager modes. HTTPS github.com/ViridianGames/clandestiny. Okay. Pull that, please. Thank you. Alright, now let's open this up, because this is also a Raylib project. Yes, associate. Okay, here it is. It's a teeny tiny little Raylib project. It's not even using Geist, it's just a straight Raylib project. So let's build this. And run it and see how big it gets. 189 megabytes. Okay, so... Oh, is something missing? It's supposed to be built. It's supposed to be drawing the map here. Is it not loading the... Okay, did I do something wrong here? It's just... No, here it all is. Oh, I know what's wrong. One moment. Sorry about that. Pretty sure it's not running from the Redist folder. What? It failed? One error? What's the error? Okay, yeah, that's part of the problem, is that... where's my debugging? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, here we go. Working directory, it's wrong. Edit. Actually, let's browse. Redist. That's the working directory. Let's change that for debug. There we go. Switch back to debug, and now, there, see? It couldn't load the file with all the graphics in it. That's why it wasn't drawing correctly. Also, it wasn't getting the right font, which is why this was looking weird. Look at all the cute little houses. Look at all the cute little villages. Let's stop them. 175 megabytes. So I think we can safely assume that a blank Raylib project would be a trivial amount of memory, and that means that every bit of memory that we're loading, is from our actual project. So it's not, I can't go, oh, well, a blank Raylib project takes up a gigabyte on its own. No, it's my problem. It's my problem to solve. Okay, clandestiny. Go away. I'll come back to you. Go away, son. You bother me. All right. having said that, let's see what happens if we don't load the models this time. Let's just return here and add model. Are you kidding me? Still 5.8 gigabytes? Even though I'm not loading any of the models? I don't understand that. This is where we need that Anchorman gif of Ron Burgundy saying, "I don't believe you." Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Something slightly less stupid, just slightly, is go into loading state. Okay. We have just started loading. We're already at 658 megabytes, but that is, you know, I'm expecting that because, again, this is a big old world. I know it doesn't seem big when you're running around in it, but from a datum perspective, 3072 by 3072 by 16, and it is not compressed in any way, because one of the things I wanted was for the whole world to be able to run at once. In the original game, only chunks that were loaded into memory ran. Everything else was basically frozen in time. And I may have to do that, but I love the idea of the world, you know, everything in the world running at once. So I want to see if, and also it would be much more flexible once we start using this engine to make some other games. So I want to see if I can keep doing that. So 658 megs for the game world. That's not terrible. Update loading. Here we go. Loading version. Loading chunks. Loading map file. Loading objects. Loading models. Loading shapes. Loading faces. Making the map. Loading ifix. Loading ireg. Loading initial game state. Alright, see what... Okay. Loading version, still at 658. Now we're going to... Loading chunks, still at 658. Okay, we're now at 673. Oh, hey! Sorry, my wife just wanted me to show this. Wanted to show me this potato she bought from the Amish store. It was like that big, crazy. Okay, loading chunks. Continue. Still at 673. Everything's fine. Loading objects. Still at 673. Liking what I'm seeing. Loading models. That doesn't make any sense. We're only at 806 megabytes? Loading shapes. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Okay. Creating the shape table. Create shape table is where we're sucking up all the RAM. So that's that's what we're going to be focusing on. Oh wow, that was awful. Okay. This in create shape table? Why are we okay? Okay, we're generating images again. And loading them, but that's just the, you know. Alright, start. And see how much RAM. Alright, we're at 800 megabytes. We're at 1.1 gigabytes. What did we just do? We got the palettes. We loaded shapes.vga. Okay, we created the terrain texture. Okay, so now we've got the basic terrain on the ground. That's all loaded, drawn. At 1.1 gigabytes, which isn't fantastic, but doesn't seem to be the trouble spot right now. Okay. We've processed the first 150 shapes because they're just terrain. So let's see how much this jumps up every time we process a new shape. 0.1. What is, okay, this shape is 155. That's what we need to keep track of. 1.1. $76, still at 1.1. Is this loop not where it happens? Oh. Okay, we're at 1.3. Everything's been loaded in. And now we're going to open the shape table and create all of the shapes. Now up to 1.3. Okay, what's I at? Okay, I'm guessing this is the issue. Excuse me. We'll just keep going through here. Actually, let's jump up to here. Still at 1.3. We're at 280 out of the 1,000 shapes. Oh, we just jumped up to 2.1. I wasn't looking. Okay, something just loaded. It was before 350. Okay. Let's see if we can find the exact shape and frame that it's having trouble. Wait a minute. It failed on a shape in the 290 range previously. Maybe that's... Okay, we know where the issue is, so we can get rid of all of these breakpoints. Okay, we're at 1.3. Perhaps there's something broken that sometimes has trouble. Still 1.3. Okay, we just jumped up to 1.6. Wow. .7. That was on object 234. Object 234. .8. I don't think that's... I mean, we just passed a bunch of objects. So, you know, they could have taken 100 megabytes, you know, and that would have... not out of the ordinary. So when we process one object and it jumps 100 more megabytes, that's what I'm looking for. 295, 297, 298, 299, 300. 2.2. It just jumped 300 megabytes. So that's around object 343. Okay, we haven't processed 343 yet, so object 341 or 342. Okay, let's load in. Go to the shape editor. What is object 342? Okay, it's a rock. Alright, these rocks might be too big. Let's take a look at it. Boulder 0342. Oh, wrong folder, dumbbutt. Repos. There we go. What is this music? Vortex. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Alchemist apparatus. My boulder. Big spacious boulder. Okay. That's a fairly big binary file, but I mean, it's still in the kilobyte range. There's nothing huge here. Nothing that would suggest 300 megs. Maybe it's not 342, maybe it's 341? Oh, that's more rocks. What's the texture that goes on these rocks? Oh, wrong. 4104. Okay. Let's crack that open. And I hope nobody said anything, and I missed it because of all the welcome to the chat room messages. I'll figure out how to fix that. Rock, 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 rock. I know. It's only rock and roll, but I like it. Okay, that looks fine. With Visual Studio Code. What is the 341.rock JPEG? Five kilobytes. Nothing here looks like it should take. Alright. Again, I know this is thrilling viewing, but I got my interest peaked, and now we're gonna find out exactly which object is doing this. Oh, wait, no. What? So we start with 1.3, which is fine. Not that we can't improve that, but still. Just jumped up to 1.6. That's not what we're looking at right now. Three, 24, 25. What? It just jumped up to... Okay, it must be doing some sort of batching thing. Alright, this stepping through thing obviously is not giving me quite the fine-grained information that I need. I can probably set... Oh yeah, here we go. Snapshots, private bytes, etc, etc, etc. See, I can't do this in Visual Studio Code. It's another reason I came back to Windows. But, let's not focus on that. Then let's not focus on the negative. Let's focus on the positive. And the positive is I've got better tools for fixing these memory issues. I want the memory to get below 4 gigabytes and stay there forever. So I've got some good things to investigate later, off camera. So let's switch to XCOM. Oh. Oh no, not Battle.net. Okay, give me just a second. I downloaded this earlier and I haven't had a place to play it yet. I'm just gonna give me just a second. I'm just gonna play it for a second. Just to see what it is. Oh, look at them all. Okay. Oh!
Skyhook, this is Dustcap. Intel confirms 2 comm towers relaying theater-wide signals. Priority is destruction. You are cleared hot.
Copy that. Getting after them.
Yeah. Oh my God, this game is based on the old sorry. This game is based on the old Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, Urban Strike, Nuclear Strike games. And I'm already liking what I'm seeing. What's this? Which? Oh! Get wrecked. Infantry against attack helicopter. What do you think you were doing? Oh, boom! Oh! Explosions! Rockets. There we go. I'm loving this. I'm loving every bit of it. I knew this is why I downloaded this demo. I knew it was going to be hot snot. Oh, boom! No, you don't. Haha, nice try. I can reverse way faster. Rocket. Oh! Okay, Hellfire missiles? What button is that? There we go. That's right.
Nice. Woo! Be like a new man!
Alright. Being able to move this reticle around with the right stick just does wonders in gameplay. Oh no! Get flanked, that's bad. Like butter. Rich creamery butter. Oh my God, I shot him while he was climbing down. Sorry! Kiss it bye-bye.
That's a bullseye. Flash confirmed on both towers. Skyhook, return to base.
Roger, on my way. Mondo, where are you, bud?
Skyhook, return to base.
Sir, sounds like Mondo is...
We're looking into it. Not your objective, Travis. Come home now.
Sir, I'll be home in time for dinner.
Travis!
Mondo, hang on, dude. I'm coming.
Travis, you need to get out of there now. Enemy jet approaching.
Enemy what?
Get out of there!
Mondo, can you read? Mondo! Oh, shit!
Oh! Oh! 34 years later? Oh, man.
Okay.
That's
what the hell
Texas,
is that?
alright.
Oh, shit.
Tommy, Travis, I'm on my way, but,
Congratulations, man.
yeah, the thing is, I'm a little short.
What do you mean you're short? How
Just
short?
a little short.
Damn it, Travis.
Come on, Tommy, you know I'm good for it.
I don't know if you're good for anything these days.
I'll work it off. Got any, you know, odd jobs?
Okay, give me an honest day's work and the bird's yours. You do actually remember how to fly this thing, yeah?
Sure. Just like riding a bike.
Okay, so now we've got this thing.
Look at
It's
the old
not even
man
enough
go.
gun.
Okay, now head down to the farm. Need you to get my chickens back in the pen.
The chickens? You serious?
Hell yeah, I hate chasing them little cluckers around. Maybe you could use that rope gently. And don't try nothing funny. I got your truck here, okay?
There's nothing funny about me, Tommy.
This is totally Texas. Pick that up. Drop it. We're supposed to take it. There we go. And of course he lands outside. Oh no! Come on, chicken. Alright. There. You stay there. One second. I can't see chat. Just a second. There is no chat. It does not matter. But that's okay. I'm having fun. Being able to tweak that position with the right stick. Oh, it's so good. It's exactly what the old strike games needed. Alright, where's the rest of the chickens?
Okay, they're in.
Great, how they do.
They didn't love it.
They'll get over it. Okay, now I need you to move that leaky gas tank out of the yard before it kills somebody.
Move it where?
I don't know, just tossing that junk pile across the way. Just like the good old days, huh? Maybe you actually do know what you're doing.
You had that?
Still do, Travis. Alright, now replace that tank with one of the others outside the yard. Carefully, these are fully loaded.
Oof. Man, Oliver, set it down.
Damn it, Travis. I told you to be careful. Alright, grab another, try again.
Ooh, you can't fly any higher. I can't fly any higher.
Thanks, Travis. That's great. Hey, you mind heading back this way? A couple of them canyon boys sniffing around the yard don't feel right.
Sure, I'll see if I can scare them off.
Oh, hell, they just took off in my truck. They're heading toward town.
I'm on them.
Ooh, they're going fast. I don't have a gun. Oh man, this game is great. Ooh, let's not break his truck. Okay. He's still got my truck.
Woo! You really gave him a ride.
That was kind of fun.
Chopper's yours, you earned it. Guess you can just haul your truck back with you.
Gonna try. Thanks, Tommy.
Oh, no, thank you, Travis. Just try not to get yourself killed in that thing, all right?
We'll see.
Path of least resistance here. I need the path of least. Okay, get aboard. Okay, I think my truck's indestructible right now, thank goodness. Okay, this this is good stuff, but it's not what y'all came here to see me play. So let's quit. I'll be coming back to that. All right, here we go with the aliens and the rookies and the terrified rookies fighting the aliens. Oh, oh, oh! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, quit. Sorry, I meant to play the intro, and I pressed the button one too many times. There we go. You have no idea how awesome this intro was back then. It's still awesome, but man, when I watched this intro, I was like, yeah, let's go kill some alien scum. Yeah.
Warning. Warning. UFO detected.
Enemy unknown. Okay. English, Deutsch, or Francais? English. New game. Beginner. Now, the reason I'm picking a beginner is first because I'm not very good at this game. I've never actually beaten it. And second, because the game has a bug in it where every time you save your game and come back to it, the difficulty automatically gets set back to beginner no matter what you had it before. So there's no point playing the game on anything but beginner. And let me tell you, you can easily lose the game on beginner. Alright, now we're going to build our first base. And I like to build mine in Europe just because there's a lot of land coverage here, and I hate blowing things up over the ocean. So let's see, let's do kind of an Eastern Europe kind of thing. There we go. Base name, XCOM 1. Alright, let's get in here and take a look at what we've got. We've got 2 interceptors. The interceptors shoot down UFOs. We have the Sky Ranger. Sky Ranger transports your guys to the UFOs that you shot down so that you can kill aliens, grab alien tech, prevent terror missions, stuff like that. So, let's see. We've got 11 quarters, we've got 1 lab, we've got 1 workshop. We got a small radar system. We'll need to upgrade that to a big. But, you know, I'm only going to be playing this for like an hour, so I'm probably not going to build anything. What I am going to do is take a look at all my soldiers. Who have I got? Emil Revenue. And for a starting soldier, you want a soldier that is strong, has a lot of time units, and can shoot well. And the stronger a character is, the more it can carry. More time units it's got, the more it can do per turn. And of course, firing accuracy is how well it shoots things, which is what all we care about at this point. Let's see. Emil is not terrible. Kenji isn't quite as good. Look at his throwing accuracy, though. He's strong, but everybody's gonna be. These are all rookies. They're all gonna be kind of to start with. I mean, this is what you got to work with. Oh, and bravery. Bravery is important because rookies that are not brave will tend to panic and shoot at anything that moves, including other XCOM agents. So that's bad. So Virtual King, hopefully we won't have to worry about that with him. Shigeru Noguchi. Okay, look at this. 60 time units, 60 bravery. Firing accuracy 40, not great. Throwing accuracy 64, that's cool. We can equip him with stun pods or grenades, and he can be useful that way. Shigeo Koyama. He's not exceptional. Nobody's exceptional. Sylvie Bouchard. Okay. Let's see. We are going to purchase. This is one of those. Things that the game doesn't tell you that become second nature once you start playing it. The first thing you want to do is buy a tank. Why? I will show you why here in a minute. We're only going to buy one, and it doesn't matter which one, really. Let's get our research started. New project. Laser weapons. Start project. Allocate everybody we got to it. And in fact, I might go ahead and... let's purchase some more scientists. Let's get another 10 of those. Alright. It's a good start. So, now we're just going to wait for a UFO to show up. Oh, got the scientists. Now we will add them to current research. There we go. That'll make it go faster. Do I have my tank yet? Pistols are awful. Rifles are ever so slightly less awful. Heavy cannons are okay. Alright, we want that. We're hoping that that tank shows up before we encounter a UFO for the first time. Oh, good. We can now research laser pistol. Do we want to? Ah, great. Our tank showed up. Just what I wanted. Bases. Research. New project. Laser pistol. Project. Allocate everybody. Wish there was a way I could do that without clicking it 20 times. Okay. Now we're going to equip the craft. Sky Ranger 1 with the equipment. Where's the tank? Here we go. Oh, it won't let me put it on if it doesn't have enough cannon rounds. Okay, crap. Alright, fine. I screwed up. Welcome to XCOM. Purchase, we need HWP rounds. Get 30 of them. HWP stands for Heavy Weapons Platform, if you were wondering. Now the odds are really good that we're going to encounter a UFO. Oh, great! Okay, 5 seconds. Oh, I'll be darned. The game's being really nice to me. Suspicious. Alright, equip craft. Now, why is it so important to have the tank on the ship? And you'll see here in a minute. You'll see here in a minute why. There we go. Now I think we're ready. Geoscape. Go. Are there any UFOs in this UFO game? Here's a rifle. Okay, we don't have any engineers yet. I'll have to buy some before we can start. Okay, finally, center on UFO. Okay, now let's send out an interceptor. Select UFO 1 as the target. We want to make sure we shoot it down. Over Budapest. Alright, now... Wrong button. Escape. Intercept. Sky Ranger 1. Crash Site 1. Delete. Begin mission? Yes. Now we get to oh, it got dark before we could get there. Poopy McPoopersome. Alright. The most dangerous thing you can do in XCOM is get out of the Sky Ranger. You have no idea how many rookies I have lost just trying to get out of the Sky Ranger. That is why you need a tank. Not to shoot stuff, but to soak up any initial shots that the aliens dish out when you're trying to offload your guys. So here we go. Let's move him down here. Why aren't you moving? Do I not have you selected? Yeah, I've got you selected. There we go. Let him turn around. Take a peek in every direction. Okay. We got lucky. We are at the edge of the map right here. Having, being in the edge, or even better, in the corner, means that aliens cannot attack you from every direction, like they so often can. Okay, here's the UFO. We're starting to get a sense of what we're dealing with here. I really wish it wasn't dark. Alright. Let's move cautiously. Let's save for a shot. These icons allow you to reserve points, your action points, to do specific things. This is for a snapshot, this is for an aim shot, this is for an auto shot. Not enough time units. Why didn't it save it for the snapshot? That's weird. Okay, fine. We did not take any, fire from the alien craft. Run out here and drop this wall. Time units reserved for snapshot. Well, he's not facing in a good way to get a snapshot, so let's move him anyway. Get down. Everybody get down. Alright, fine. Another thing with dealing with rookies is that you got like 10 of the people. And to be perfectly frank, a smaller number of well-equipped, experienced soldiers is much more effective than 10 rookies. But 10 rookies is what you got to start with, so that's what we're dealing with. Alright, we're just going to face... Oh no! Oh, something happened! Something happened! Who happened? What happened? Vantur, or Vantur, I don't know. But they followed me! Thank you very much, Vantur. If you guys are typing in the chat, I'm not getting anything. So, hopefully, that's not the case, but in any event, welcome Vantur. Thank you very much for following. We're playing XCOM. And we're going to see how many of our rookies we get brutally murdered. Alright. These, excuse me. The landing platform and the wheels provide some cover. Coming out here and immediately jumping behind a wheel and ducking down isn't a bad strategy. Come on. Okay. At this point, we just want to get everybody out of the Sky Ranger because you can't shoot things while you're in the Sky Ranger. There we go. anything on the second level? Floaters on the second level of a UFO are almost impossible to hit. It's so annoying. Alright. Why does it look like she doesn't have anything on her? Because she doesn't. What in the... Okay, get back in the Sky Ranger. Okay, everybody's bored. Oh, doors, doors, doors. Alright, doesn't look like anybody came out that door. The tank would have spotted them. Let's go ahead and pick the tank up. Just leave him there. Okay, the problem is there could be someone in here. In fact, there almost certainly is someone in here. So we're going to use the tank to put pressure on the UFO while we see if we can find anyone in these buildings. But yet, but there could be someone on the second story. Again, if there's someone up here shooting down at us, that's very bad for us. Height is a huge advantage in this game. Alright, double time it over here. We're going to sit the tank in front of the door to the UFO so that it can, you know, pop anybody who comes out. Meanwhile, we will sweep this building, make sure it's clear before we assault on the UFO, because the last one we want is to get shot in the back. And you. What? Why don't you have anything? Where's your inventory? This won't even let me open her inventory. Ugh. I can't remember how to open a person's inventory. Double click, right click. Okay, I don't know why she doesn't have anything. She probably was you know, using one of those pistols that I took back. So it's all my fault as usual. Alright, we are going to take a peek around this corner. Nothing here. Walk to this window. Nothing there. Get out from in front of the window because we make a really nice inviting target in front of the window. Come around. Still nothing. Okay, not enough time units. Come around. window, like a Dorcas Lamorcas. Cover that door. Still no contact, which is nerve-wracking. Okay. I think he saw somebody. Yeah! Ooh! Oh, right. Now let's lay down the smack. Yeah. Yeah. Sectoid walks out, doesn't even see us. Bam. Usually it's the other way around. Okay. But in any event, this is good. Exactly what I wanted. To eliminate anybody in the field before we assault the UFO. Alright, meanwhile, Bravo team is going to come in here, open this door, grab some cover. Oh no! He still can't see him? Okay, that's very bad. Fortunately, he's not going to be able to shoot at these guys. I completely forgot about this guy. So he's here by himself, which is terrible. You still can't see him? Shoot. There, now we can see him. Ah, okay, good. He's a fairly long distance away. Oh, and this guy's got the autocannon. Oh, poo. Okay. Get the hell down and hope he doesn't kill you. Woo! Aim shot. That's really okay. Well, you have one chance to save your own life and you blew it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna assault these stairs. Good, nothing here. You dumbass. Man. Alright, here we go. You. Get up those stairs. 5 minutes. Poopy McPoperson. Okay. Who's next? How do I look at her inventory? That's not it. That's the map. Okay, he really could use some backup. And I'm pretty sure that there's some extra stuff on the plane. The only problem is, I can't... If she's standing on top of it, then it'll be on the ground and she can pick it up, but I can't figure out how to open her inventory for crying out loud. 1 second. Is that not possible? Alright, I guess she's just not going to be very useful on this mission. Okay, let's see. He's out of time units. These guys don't have a lot of time units. Actually, I don't think I've done these guys at all. Yeah. So what are we doing? Are we... I'm guessing that this building is empty now. Yeah, okay. Alright. We'll get these guys upstairs and get them peeping at the window holes, and hopefully that will allow us to take some good shots without getting hit back. Meanwhile, that tank is just going to sit there and do nothing. Actually, you know what? We could probably... Okay, well, that didn't work either. No time units. How about a snapshot? 23. Okay. Sorry, dude. Sorry. Okay, he's unconscious. He's unconscious. He's not the first death yet. He's just unconscious. Now he's the first death. Shigeo Koyama. Sorry, man. Can you see that guy? No? Alright. Actually, let's get this guy. This hole. Turn him this way. Can he see anything? Nope. Okay. Alright, stay there. Your friend's coming up. just realized that was a really stupid thing to do. Okay. Alright. Excuse me. Love this. I love this. How tense this music is. It's amazing. Oh, she can't get there. Okay. Let's see. One more. Get out of that corner. She probably won't make it. Okay. Okay. Alright, tank. Go as far as you can for an aim shot. Now blow this guy away. Thank you! Sweet. Rocket death. Okay. Spent all this time positioning these guys. Oh. I mean, it's reserved for an aim shot. All right, we're gonna have to breach this thing. Let's go do it. There we go. No. No. Oh, that's the roof. That's cool. Okay, that's actually good. We can get some guys up here, have them kneel, and do Overwatch. She doesn't have the points for it. Okay, but we're gonna have to send some guys down. Alright, you guys, get downstairs. I said get downstairs. Gonna fall twice in the same turn. Dummy. Okay. Alright, rest of these guys. Guys are going to assault the UFO. The tank is going to provide backup. Okay, that's a UFO door. Did someone just come out of the UFO? No, turn this way, please. Thank you. Get down. No, wrong. Alpha Squad. Advance on the alien spacecraft. Pathfinding's not great. DOS game where the pathfinding isn't great. What a shock. Okay. There's a fourth. We had a fourth. Thought we had a fourth who was going to assault the... No, I guess not. Alright. Oh! Wow! This game's loving me today. Not only did she get the snapshot, she hit the snapshot. That is what you get for... Like I said, height is an incredible advantage in this game. But that did not... Okay, can we just break open the door? Do we need for a... Nope. Okay. Okay, get close. This way. He's got 29 left. At least one more. Up corner, turn this way. Get down. This way. So we can cover these doors. Get down. Down. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this is the last one. Got him. Oh, okay. What do we have time for? 43. Still not the last one. Whew. Not kidding around on this one. Not this one. Okay, they're running around inside there. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, okay. Now watch this. This is something you can do in action turn games that you can't really do in other games. Oh, the store's shut. Damn. Oh, I did not mean... Oh, okay. That just messed up what I was going to do. Auto shot. Do I have enough for an auto shot? Nope. But I do have enough. Get against this wall. And out of the way. Move this guy here. Have him kneel. This guy here. Face him this way. We know he's in this area now. And he's got a laser rifle. So what I'm hoping is, if he comes around this corner, we'll get snapshots on him and kill him. Let's see. There are two of them. That is bad. Auto shot. Can we be a hero? No, let's not be a hero. No, God, I meant to. Ugh. Trying to select him. Good Lord. It's this way. He had vision on them? That's not it? Oh, one more. Please don't let there be one in the generator room. Capturing an intact generator is very important, but boy do they blow up easy. Not in here. This is the generator. And now it's a bug hunt. hear that there are any more in the UFO. Alright, second tactic. Flush him out with a tank. Oh, he saw us. Okay. Alright, well. He does not have the TUs to shoot, so we are going to... Don't blow up my tank. I just got it. Alright, that's good. We know where the last one generally is. He's back here in the corn. Ugh. Mouse is driving me nuts. Alright guys, come on. I'm gonna wrap around the UFO and take him from the side if we can. Alright, tank. Do you have eyes? No? Now he has eyes. I think we can do 2 snapshots. Alright, well, he's hurt. He should be giblets. Come on, man. Oh. Alright, tank. See him now. 66. Can do 2. Please tell me that's the last one. That's the last one? Alright, well, let's just keep it going. Jeez Louise. Everybody's making sergeant after this. Except the poor girl whose gun I took away from her. And the poor guy who died. Oh, that was it. That was it. Oh my god. Got 1 operative killed. Got a UFO power source, UFO navigation, alien alloys, alarm 115. Rating good. Resident excellent. I killed 8 aliens. Got all their corpses. Got artifacts. Yes, 1 XCOM operative died. That's gonna happen. Only kids you made sergeant? Crap. Okay. That was darn fun, just like XCOM always is. But, I think I'm winding it down for the night. Abandoned game. I love how in these old games, they always acted like when you wanted to quit, it was something horrible. It doesn't say quit game, it says abandon game. like those little things that was it Wolfenstein or Doom? I think it was Wolfenstein actually would say, "Oh, hey, what's up, boy?" It's okay. All right. Okay. Well, can you find one? Okay, we'll have to buy one then. I hope so. Your birthday is only in a couple more days. That's right. Okay. All right. His birthday's in 2 days. He's excited. What was I saying? Oh yes, I'm wrapping up. Um, this was this is a better stream than I thought it was gonna be. Um, love you all. You're all my favorite people. Everything's gonna be okay.